Good morning, teacher, Alvin classmates. My name is Mayra Loja. In this video, I am going to talk about the relationship among the curriculum dimensions. It's before to start with the description of all these dimensions. It's very important to say that these 6 dimensions work together and are one because these are essential not only for teacher but also is very necessary for the students because all these dimensions are going to put a specific attention and all the needs that students have. Okay, we are going to start with the first dimension that is called the scope. Basically, the scope, it refers to all the contents, all the topics, all the learning experiences, and this is more divided into chunks because in this case we are going to see in the scope of unit, subunit, chapters, and all these things are going to be guided by general curriculum. This is an example of a scope. Basically, it's all the time are going to see this scope because at the beginning of the books in the second page, because this is describe all the topics the students are going to study and all the activities, all the things the students need to do is going to describe in the second page of all the books. And next, we are going to talk about the second dimension, that is sequence. And it is defined as a continuous and a cumulative learning in a vertical relationship because the students are going to cumulative learning with the pass of the time. All the levels, the students are going to see a new scope, as you can see here. And the students are going to see something, the 4 principles of curriculum in this sequence is going to see something simple to complex. In this case, this is for students, this scope is for students with the level A1, and this scope is for students with the level B2. And you can see here the students with the pass of the time, they are going to cumulative some topics, different information. Now we are going to prerequisite learning. As you can see here, the students are going to see little by little topics, and they are going to learn according to level specific information. Now, third is continuity, and it basically refers to the transmission of the experience in a vertical articulation of one stage to another's. In this case, all the certain information are going to be in a repetition way, and they are going to help the students to have a permanency of the learning and develop of the skills. For example, with the students with the level A1, for example. The students in this case, they all the time until B, until level B, they are going to see something related about gradings. And this is very important. With the students with the pass of the time, they are not going to forget that. And this is about continuity. The students are going to be, not all the information, but certain parts, they are going to see this repetition information in some grades or some levels. The next is articulation. In this case, articulation refers the iterative of learning objectives across different key stages. In this case, we have horizontal articulation and vertical articulation. And vertical articulation refers all the content that students are going to need to be connected with the first content, because the students are going to learn the things that are related, that are connected with the different levels. And however, and horizontally articulation, this is another important key stage, because in this case the students are going in all the levels, depending the levels, are going to learn the same topics, and the materials, the methodologies can change, but the topics are going to be all the time the same. For example, if the students that are in the first grade, they learn about colors, about the body, about the animals, they pass to the another grade. The students that came before those students are going to learn the same things about colors, about pets, about animals. The topic are going to be the same. And we have the last The last dimension, that is balance. The balance basically means find and create important connection with the students are going to learn. Find specific information, only the important topics that are going to be useful for the students, not irrelevant things, only relevant things that are going to balance the knowledge of the students. Develop new and necessary skill with the students. And also, find curriculum balance require continuously fine tuning and review for this effectiveness and rebalance. As as I mentioned at the beginning, all these things are connected, as you can see, and all these things are going to help the students and develop their knowledge in a correct way. And that will be all about this, teacher. In this section are the references that I use in order to develop my presentation, and that's it about this week, teacher. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you.